Hello there. Hi, welcome to Taipei. Thank you for joining me. Give me a shout out where you are. I'd love to say hi to you. This is going to be a relatively short scope. Hi, where are you? Como, 1976. Hey, Leela. Thanks for inviting your followers. Hey, Ross San Dimas. Hello. You're in Taipei. Oh, very cool. Where are you in Taipei? You know where I am. You probably do. This is a Chongyang Bridge on the Danshui River. I'm just cycling along the beautiful cycle paths here, and I thought I'd just stop and do a quick scope. I'm going to do another quick one in a little while as well from a really cool old hotel. And thank you. Holy crap, you're lucky. And it's a gorgeous day here in Taipei, by the way. It's really warm. I think it's probably going to get into the high 20s. I think we just might be over the cold season now. I think that this is. I think I could put my down jackets. You're on Gigi. Oh, okay, very cool. Gigi. I think I can put my down jacket away for the season now. I'm hoping. I put them in the closet, so I'm hoping I don't have to bring them out again. It's been really warm here. I was at the Lantern Festival last night in Taiyuan. It's warm. It's really warm. It's probably in the high 20s right now, mid to high 20s. You don't know how to say it. Oh, okay. I think it's Zizia. Anyways, I was at the Lantern Festival last night in Taiyuan. I took the high-speed train to get out there. It's a lovely ride. And unfortunately, I couldn't scope from there. There's just too many people near Jilong. Oh, yes, I know somebody there as well. Yes, I know somebody there as well. That's very cool. You're in California. Oh, nice. So I wanted to scope from this amazing Lantern Festival last night, but I couldn't because, these festivals in Taiwan, hundreds of thousands of people show up, and everybody hogs up the bandwidth, so you can't get enough bandwidth to do any scoping or FaceTime Live or anything like that. So unfortunately, I couldn't, but you'll be able to visit my podcast. I'm going to put up a short podcast on the Lantern Festival, and it's FarEastAdvTravl on iTunes, the video podcast. So I'll put that on there. I really wanted to scope live from that last night, but it's nearly impossible. And I've been to other of these large festivals here in Taiwan as well, and it's almost impossible to scope just using the regular service. So this is the Chongyang Bridge and overlooking the Danshui River, and I was hoping maybe we'd see some planes coming in because the Songshan Airport is pointing that way, and it is a regional airport, but they do get some international flights coming in and out of here as well. So you see some big planes coming in and fairly close here as well. But I just saw one come in a little bit earlier, and I haven't seen anything since. But it's just after 12 noon here. And that mountain in the distance there, or hill, it's a mountain, is Bali, and that's a lovely place to go cycling as well. It's a great, Taipei has got some great cycle paths. Taiwan is just a great cycling place, and I've had so much enjoyment cycling around Taipei and all over Taiwan. How are you? And thanks for the hearts, by the way. Really appreciate that. And give me a shout out where you are so I could say hello to you. Here in Taipei, just on a nice little bike ride. It's quiet. It's a weekday, so if it's a weekend, this place would be just like overflowing with people because Taipei, if you don't know, is one of the most densely populated places in the world, and on weekends, the people are everywhere because they want to get out and live life. They work hard all week, and they want to enjoy their life and do lots of leisure activities. So that's why you'll see a lot of these places busy on the weekends. And really hard sometimes to get a seat at a restaurant. It's very gray and misty in Hong Kong. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. We often quite often get the same weather. We share the same weather patterns for sure. So that's interesting. But maybe, sometimes the days here at this time of year in Taipei start out lovely and then they get cloudy later in the day. But yesterday was really nice. It didn't rain at all. There was a little bit of I was out at Taiyuan, which is a little bit, southwest of Taipei. It's where the international airport is. And I was out there last night for the Lantern Festival, and we got a little bit of a cloud and ocean sort of fog coming in, which was kind of atmospheric. It was kind of cool, but it felt like a little bit of a mist at times as well. But it's just absolutely gorgeous and lovely here in Taipei today. as you can see. And I'm just out for a cycle. I'm going to do another short scope from this very historic hotel here, as long as I can get a signal. I'm always kind of like freaked out. I'm telling people, yeah, I watch my scope, and then for some reason I can't get a signal in the area. So I'm hoping as long as I can get a signal, I'm going to scope in a little while from this very historic hotel. 17 here yesterday, a record for the day. That's my friend Russ in British Columbia, Canada, and that is very high, I think, for this time of year to get 17. But they always get tricked. I'm from Canada, and on the west coast of Canada, they always get tricked into thinking it's spring has come early, and then they'll get this nice warm weather, and then all of a sudden it'll be 6 weeks of just rain, like just constant rain and cold, miserable weather. So I know what that's like. But it's been a funny year here in Taiwan, in northern Taiwan. We've had some cold snaps. There's been snow in places that haven't seen snow in 40 years here. So it's been a really funny year so far, but it is warmed up, and for the last few days I haven't had to pack my down jacket with me or wear it, that's a sign, I think we're through the worst of the winter here, which it doesn't last very long. The cold temperatures are maybe 6 to 8 weeks out of the year. And then it warms right up again, and then we've got the air conditioning on again until like October or November. So that's what it's like. This is subtropical weather, and the southern island is tropical. This is Taipei, Taiwan. Il Formosa, the beautiful isle, and it really is beautiful. This is okay. This is urban Taipei, but some of the spots on this island are just absolutely some of the most striking scenery you'll see in the world, particularly on the east coast. So it's like over 90% of the population lives on the west coast because it's less mountainous, and the east coast is mountainous, so there's not a lot of people that can live on the east coast. So it's still fairly green all through the east coast. I mean, if you consider that 23 million people live on this island, it's remarkable that there's still that much untouched green space, and it really makes it a truly wonderful destination. Very beautiful place to do outdoor activities, and mountain climbing and hiking and going to hot springs and all kinds of stuff like that. It's very cool. Thanks for joining me here. One last shout out, where are you in the world, so I can say hi, and then I'm going to sign off and then maybe join you again shortly from another spot on my little cycle this morning here in Taipei. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Canada, yeah, Canada. Thanks for joining me. Canada, where are you? Are you in Canada? Are you really? Where are you? Thanks for joining me here in Taipei. Oh, okay, where are you in Canada? You're probably somewhere cold, right? Quebec. Okay, it's probably cold in Quebec, I know. It's one of a few provinces I haven't visited, but I understand it's a lovely, lovely culture and place, and I'm sure you're very happy there. Thank you for joining me. I will see you shortly. This is John Sabo, Far East Adventure Travel. Check out my podcast on iTunes. Thanks for watching me on the replay as well. Really appreciate it. For now, from Taipei, 谢谢, bye-bye.